Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. The Quran tells us of a man who passed by a dead town. Its buildings had fallen. Its streets were silent. He looked at the destruction and asked, "How will Allah bring this to life after its death?" And then Allah caused him to die. Not for a day, not for a month, but for 100 years. This is not a legend. It is a true story, directly from the Quran. Stay with us as we uncover one of the most mysterious and powerful signs of resurrection revealed in the Book of Allah. In a distant time, in a place long forgotten, a man passed by a ruined town. Lifeless, empty, abandoned. The walls had collapsed. The doors lay shattered. And the silence felt eternal. This man, like any of us, wondered in awe. How can life ever return to this place? The Quran tells us, how will Allah bring this to life after its death? Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 259. It was not a challenge to Allah, but a question from the human heart. Curious, limited, seeking understanding. And so Allah answered him, not with words, but with a sign. Allah caused him to die, right there beside the ruins. His body lay still, his food beside him, his donkey nearby, lifeless. Time moved forward. 1 year, 10 years. Decades passed, and 100 years slipped silently into history. Then, by the will of Allah, the man was revived. Allah said to him, "How long have you remained in this state?" Still dazed, he replied, "Perhaps a day, or part of a day." But Allah said, "No, you have remained 100 years." And then came the signs. Look at your food and drink. They have not changed. He turned to his basket. The food was fresh. The drink untouched. No rot, no decay. But then Allah pointed him to a greater sign. Look at your donkey. The man turned and saw only bones. But before his eyes, the bones assembled, flesh formed, skin wrapped around the body, and life returned. Allah said, "We did this so that we may make you a sign for the people." And when all this became clear to him, the man bowed his head in awe and said, "I know that Allah is over all things competent." If you're amazed by this miracle, imagine how many more signs are hidden in the Quran. If you want to discover more like this, click the subscribe button now and join us in uncovering the wisdom of Allah's book. And let us know in the comments below, what does this story teach you about Allah's power? We read every reply. Let us now hear this entire verse exactly as revealed. Or are you not aware of the one who passed by a city which was in ruins? He wondered, how could Allah bring this back to life after its destruction? So Allah caused him to die for 100 years, then brought him back to life. Allah asked, how long have you remained in this state? He replied, perhaps a day or part of a day. Allah said, no, you have remained here for 100 years. Just look at your food and drink. They have not spoiled. But now, look at the remains of your donkey. And so we have made you into a sign for humanity. And look at the bones of the donkey, how we bring them together, then clothe them with flesh. When this was made clear to him, he declared, now, I know that Allah is most capable of everything. Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 259. This is the message. If Allah can revive a man after 100 years, if He can preserve food untouched by time, if He can raise the dead before our very eyes, then how can we ever doubt the Day of Judgment? Allah is over all things powerful. And this story is a timeless sign for all who seek certainty. If this video brought you closer to the Quran, and you'd like to support the creation of more stories like this, you can join our Patreon family. The link is in the description. May Allah reward you for every second of knowledge you help spread. Until next time, stay curious, stay humble, and stay connected to the Book of Allah. Jazakallah.